see now is Haarp antennas. And the second picture is on the video is about a young man who his name is Ibrahim Mohammed Saeed. He never been involved for any criminal activity. He is a 4 years victim and survivor of assault by direct energy weapon. He lives in Arabsia town in the self-proclaimed Republic of Somaliland. The torture he experienced consists body overheating, body extremely cold, hot pain, sweating, headaches, exhaustion, speeding and heart racing, being tracked by a high-tech holographic robot which feed him with bugs and drugs and follow him wherever he goes, sleep deprivation, project sound, low frequencies noises in his home, high frequencies noises in his home. He is watched in his home 24 hours a day and follow wherever he goes. And he does not have a criminal history. First time when he came back to Somaliland capital Hargeisa in 2008, after he being out of the country for a long time, he didn't know why bugs were flying straight to his mouth and why high frequency and low frequency noises was in his home. And when he go outside and he asked the people about this, they were scared and nobody gave him answer. Some of them were laughing and they were moving their hands, like putting their hands in the shoulder or putting their hands on their head, which is a way people avoid the insects or the drugs that the holographic robot was throwing to him. Because the government told them this program is just a way to treat the mentally ill people and to discipline the people who talk about politics. Some of them think it's funny and don't know this program is bigger than they can imagine. Ibrahim Mohammed Saeed never been mentally ill. Then Ibrahim Mohammed Saeed, who is a highly intelligent young man, turned on one night the camera of his mobile phone. It was 3 o'clock a.m. and he also turned on a special flashlight which turns sometimes yellow, red or white. There is a button that you can change whatever the color of the light you want to use. So it was 3 o'clock a.m. and he also and then he was surprised when he saw he saw that holographic robot which is capable of everything, which is also a motion sensor, because as you can see in this video, this holographic robot is following his movement. When Ibrahim moved the flashlight, the motion sensor followed. Now let me explain to you how this robot works. Let's say there is a bag on the top of the table, something that looks like a shadow which you cannot see with the naked eye. Take that bag and make him fly towards your direction. And if you raise your hand, for example, before it reaches you, it goes back to the table or go behind the TV if you're watching, or anything that's around you. Let's say you forget and start eating. It flies. The motion sensor take the bag again and put it straight to your mouth or nose or your private part. So that means you have to be careful and make some movement, like putting your hand on the top of your head so it won't fly into your mouth or nose or your private part. The second clip in that video that looks like a girl's walking is combined with the ultrasonic sensor sound, which sound like a big wild truck speeding. When it's coming and leaving your home, that's just to give you an idea. After 2 nights from the first video, he try again if he can get anything. And that night he captured the other holographic robot, which you can see in the video, which looks like two girls walking, which is combined with ultrasonic sound that comes to Ibrahim's house. After that, Ibrahim started his own investigation, and guess what he found? He found out. He found out that Haarp was in the self-proclaimed Republic of Somaliland since 1996, and people don't know until now. Ibrahim Mohammed Said, the victim, also found out that Haarp attached instruments to the electricity of every house in Somaliland, and that instrument consists of ultrasonic wireless motion sensors, photoelectric wireless motion sensors, infrared motion sensors, piezoelectric transducers, which transmit voices in the people's head. He also found out that all the antennas in and around every city and town in the self-proclaimed Republic of Somaliland are not cell phone antennas as the people think, but are Haarp instruments, and the antenna consists of ELF waves antenna, high laser beams antenna, and microwave antenna. Ibrahim also found out in his investigation all the earthquakes that is happening in the country is caused by this instrument, and the unnatural lightning strike that killed more than 100 people within 2 months of this year is caused by these antennas. Haarp is secretly testing these numerous programs, including mind control, through these telephone companies like Telesom, Somtel, Nationlink, and Telecom, and all the electricity companies are part of this, because they are the ones who attach all the instruments to the electricity of every house in Somaliland. Finally, Ibrahim found out in his investigation that the Haarp program secretly going on in Somaliland is the one that caused or damaged the Red Sea or the Gulf of Aden and caused the vortex, because they test very often the Earth tomographic X-ray or ground penetrating radar. All these stories about pirates are false flag operations. That's what Ibrahim found out also, just to cover up the reality. All the countries that are participating, the global naval force that are fighting the Somali pirates, don't know this except few of them. Everything that Aaron McCullen say about the Gulf of Aden in the interview with Kerry Cassidy is absolutely fact, and everything Dr. Nick Begich say about Haarp in that interview with Jesse Ventura is true, and everything that Jesse Ventura say about the 2012 and the end of the world conspiracy in his program Conspiracy Theory is 100% real. Ibrahim is asking the world media to come to Somaliland so they can witness by themselves, but first Ibrahim is recommending them to read the Haarp document of Original Technical Memorandum 195, which is a document of about 700 pages, or read Dr. Nick Begich's book, Angel Don't Play This Harp, and then come to Somaliland, so they can easily understand and see the proof. For I forget to mention one thing, the pictures that you see is Ibrahim face over cover with a big light wave that comes nighttime, which burns sometimes the victim body. But as I mentioned before, Ibrahim is genius, and he always turn on his laptop when ultrasonic sound comes, which sound like speeding truck. Ibrahim turn on his laptop So the noise can attract, the noise of the laptop can attract the sensor that sound like wildfire. So the sound which is combined with microelectrons stay in the laptop for a long time, and it sucks the energy of the laptop if the laptop is not plugged in. That means the batteries of the laptop goes down. Ibrahim does that to avoid this sensor, which is just combined with motion sensor, but it's a wave that's combined with some other things too, which burn the people's body